everyone. This is High Performing Coaches with Aneri Bellamy, and I'm here with, I call her Miss Terry, but that's because I have those side chats with her. What would you like for us to call you for the interview?
You can call me TerrIlynn. That's
Okay. Okay. So here we're here with Miss TerrIlynn, and she is such a sweet personality. I just love chatting with her. I could chat with her all day. But she has her clients that she has to take care of. So I have to let her go at some point. But such a beautiful spirit. So I'm so grateful that you're here with us for high performing coaches, because you are that missing piece of the puzzle that lets us perform at a higher rate. We really need and appreciate that. Oh God, even if they don't know they need it, they need it. You know. So, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'll let you answer this question yourself. Who is it that you're purposed to serve?
my purpose is to bridge the administrative gap of entrepreneurs with growing pains. And I do that by providing virtual assistance, business consulting, bookkeeping, and sales and marketing automation.
I love it. I love it. Now, what is it about your story, right, that made that your purpose?
My story is that I was an Amway distributor,
Okay.
and I used to go to the Amway meetings, and I have a book about this.
Okay.
I used to go to the Amway meetings, and my paperwork was already done and organized, and there was like socialization going on.
Right.
I could socialize earlier
Right.
because all my orders and everything were ready and ready to go, and people started desiring what I had,
Right.
and I started providing those. But it was like Friday, I go early and we get it done. When I suddenly lost my husband, I was left with three teenagers to feed, clothe, and house. And I was practically a stay at home mom at the time. So I
Right.
had to transition quickly. I set up a computer on my nightstand. I had set on and put up a sign for 24 hours, 7 days a week. My mom invited me to some networking. Um, I didn't even know what networking was at the time.
Right. Right.
Networking events, and I got clients. That's how my purpose became, and it was a natural gravitation. I loved
Right.
it. I've been doing it for over 40 years, so apparently
Wow.
I love it, right?
Right. Right. Right.
And my clients, they level up like just 2020. My clients had to pivot. We brainstormed, we pivot them. I did what I had to do, they did what they had to do. And we made it through 2020. Now that things are opening up a little better, they have an additional stream of income,
Right.
which is all the reward.
Yeah,
It's
it
all the
is. It
reward.
is. It is. And it was great. I'm sure to have somebody in like you in their corner to help with that transition so they weren't like in panic mode like a lot of
I don't know. We were all in panic mode. I mean, life changed over a weekend. We were
right.
all in panic mode. It's kind of funny because I had come back from vacation. Like, me and my spouse found out about COVID on Miami Beach.
We found out about it at Nag's Head.
See, we're on the beach wondering why they're closing up half of the beach.
Hmm.
We're just walking around to the other half and going in like, what's going on?
Right.
Because, March is my birthday. So we go somewhere, do something for March. And we went
Yeah.
on vacation in Miami, and to find out that, oh, we should be masked and social distancing.
We might want to get home. Yeah, everything's going on lockdown. We
We
might
did
want to get
not cut our vacation short.
We
We
didn't either. It's like we're already here.
separated ourselves and
Yeah.
enjoyed, because there is nothing better for me, not even money. There's nothing better for me than the ocean. Nothing.
Yes, I love it. It is such a beautiful, whenever we travel, and I was doing tours or I was doing workshops and things like that, my family knows they call it workations because I'm working and they're riding around vacation and right sightseeing and everything. But they know if I don't do anything else before we leave, I have to find water wherever, whether it's a big lake, whether it's what, we go waterfall hunting, up in the mountains and go see the different waterfalls. It's just It's just a beautiful, beautiful place, beautiful atmosphere. So I so get it.
It's the
I so get
energy
it.
that comes off the water. I think it's the
Yeah.
energy. And I really didn't realize that until a friend of mine invited me to do a photo shoot. And we were up at Amacola Falls, which is huge. I mean, it's a mountain with waterfall coming off of it.
Right.
But we decided to do something that we weren't supposed to do. And we crossed over the boundaries. We climbed over the fence. It wasn't really a fence, but it was a barrier. We climbed
Right.
over it and hiked out into the falls. And she took pictures of me with the waterfall coming down on me, with the waterfall spraying me. And
Right.
all I had was like a rose in my hand. I was soaking wet. It was freezing out there, and I didn't want to leave. And I realized it was because of the energy that I was getting. It was
Mhm.
because of God's way of fulfilling us.
Yeah. Yeah. And
So it's
you
the
know what my
energy.
mentor told me? He said, you never go to the water empty-handed.
Hmm.
And you never leave empty-handed. And so I tried that. So the next time I went, I took something I wanted to leave or let go of or be relieved of, something that was weighing me
Yeah,
down on a little piece of paper. And I went to the water with that. And of course, I didn't throw the paper in the water, but there was rocks. There's always rocks and stuff that line them. And so I put the paper down in the earth under one of the rocks and left it there. And I tell you, when I left, it just, you would think, okay, that's just a mind thing. She picked it back up a day later, but and then I found, I was walking along and found a rock that spoke to me, that stood out of all the other rocks, and I took that with me, and things just transitioned after that. It was like that one thing that I left and that new energy that I took with me, it transitioned.
that's great. That is, yes. I can imagine that. You know, they do the burning bowl at
Hmm.
the end of the year where they burn things to release. Um, I've seen several people do it at the end of the year, and I'm sure they needed big bowls at the end of this year.
Yeah,
This year just
huge.
passed.
They needed tubs at the end of this year.
Right.
So tell me, with all that you've experienced in life and all that you've learned and things along the way, what is it that you would tell that person that your purpose to serve? They cross your path and it's your one and only opportunity to make a difference in their life. What would you say to them? Speak to them right now.
I say to them, fear and faith cannot coexist.
Oh, wow.
Choose. Choose faith. Go for it. Don't get ready. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be like anyone else's. You are a unique being, and so is your faith and your connection to the higher. Choose. Choose faith.
I love it. It couldn't be said any better. I'm ready to go tackle something right now. I'm like, shoot, what's been
Choose.
holding me? Let me think of something been holding me back. Yes, because the truth of the matter is it doesn't matter how much you grow in business, there's always room for growth. There's always that one thing that you fear. There's always that one extra step that you fear. Mine is not really a fear, but just sitting down and doing it is the book/books I'm supposed to be writing, to help other coaches and help women as a whole. And so,
Girl, we
yeah,
need that. You
I
better get to
know,
that.
I'm
We
going to
need
get
that
on
from you.
it. I'm going to get
I was
on it.
looking at a TEDx, and the young lady, I forget who it is, she said that you will never be ready and there will never be a perfect time.
Oh, yes, yes. So, my transparent moment, you're impacting other lives. And of course, in these interviews, I get my piece too. So that was my piece.
Yeah, we need those books from you.
Yeah.
Got all those gifts inside of you. Come on now.
So thank you
It's like,
so
call your
much.
virtual assistants if you need some backup.
Yeah. All right, TerrIlynn, we really appreciate your time on today, and I know you have clients to care for. So we're not going to keep you from operating in that passion and making things great for them. But we appreciate your time, and most importantly, the impact that you're making on the lives of entrepreneurs and coaches, being that support system that they need. That's so valuable, you know. And the spirit that you have behind it, we can tell that you genuinely enjoy what you do. So we look forward to connecting with you. But now, before we go, somebody's bound to want to continue the conversation, right? I know that somebody's going to be impacted by this interview. So how do they continue the conversation with you?
Well, they have lots of ways. They can Google me.
Okay.
Or you can go on my social media, Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn at Coach TerrIlynn. That's Coach T as in Tom, ERRILYNN. My number is 404-272-0069. You can text me, you can call me.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So until next time, because this is definitely not the end of our story and
Right.
collaboration. Can't let you go that easy. I just love your spirit. High performing coaches needs that spirit amongst our brand. So we really appreciate you, and we look forward to collaborating with you, networking with you, and speaking with you again very soon. Thank you everyone for joining High Performing Coaches with our lovely Miss TerrIlynn, the one that can make it happen for you. We look forward to talking to you again real soon.
Thank you so much.